Pokemon Diamond, Part the 5.
Part the 5.
How long will this go on?
Yeah, what's up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, booma. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Terrell, what's your question?
Wait, my question?
State your question to the jury.
I didn't.
You didn't ask anything.
I mean, if you want to answer the question from before we started recording.
Oh yeah, that. Okay, so for those of y'all at home, Terrell asked me, what was my end goal? And in order to answer that, I got to start off from the very beginning. And when I say beginning, I mean high school, because anything before that's just a blob of mess. So in high school, I went to what was known as pathway classes. And pathway classes are basically classes that you take for majority of your time while you're there. When you're a junior and a senior, they take up most of your time. And then you do your general education classes during other half of the day. This is basically like, you know, oh, you want to set yourself on a career path, then you'll take this class for the most part. And then the rest of your classes will be, you know, to get your credits. Mine was multimedia. The reason it was multimedia was because multimedia did things like editing on Windows Movie Maker and, you know, other programs. And it also fooled around with Adobe InDesign and Adobe Photoshop. You know, just things like that to help you learn the basics of computer softwares so that you can, you know, do those things that you see on movies and TV shows and, you know, in my case, YouTube videos, because I used a lot of that during some of my early YouTube videos, which you can probably see on this channel, where I would edit certain things together, edit music, AMVs that have been copyrighted and taken down at this point. You know, just little stuff. I even implemented that into making like my early thumbnails for some of my videos and just like my reviews and stuff. So that was the goal. The goal was to use these skills in order to get better. Now, college was a thing that wasn't really my choice. It was like, yeah, he's going to college, because my parents were very like, well, my parent was very strict on the one I was living with at the time. As well as my grandparents were very strict on college education. It was just the next thing you do. You know, you go to college right after you go to high school. It didn't really seem to me like a, it didn't seem like an option. Because by the time I went halfway through college, I didn't know you had the option to not go to college.
Wait, really?
Wait, really?
Yeah, I didn't know people were just out there doing that, because in my life, like, everything I was told was you gotta go to college. I even went to a program known as College Bound, which would help you get to colleges after high school. Everybody was going to college after high school. They even had a board on my high school wall that was like, if you were accepted into a college, then we'll put your name up on the acceptance board. So in my mind,
it's like you were tricked.
Literally. So in my mind,
sounds like a scam.
College was literally just the next thing you do. It was almost like going from elementary school to middle school and middle school to high school.
Had to get the fish some XP.
Ah, okay. So when I went to college, I went in as an art major. The reason being is because if you're doing multimedia, then they count it as an art. They count it as digital arts or graphic arts. So graphic design, basically. I've been using Photoshop for a long time. Like, even before I started taking the pathway classes, I've been using a Photoshop long enough to pretty much like animate stuff on Photoshop with the GIF function. I was able to use the magic wand tool, you know, cropping,
fuck, man,
you know, things like that. So graphic design was my main deal. The problem was when I did the graphic arts, I was taking my classes, and while I did good in the graphic and digital stuff, they require you to do other arts too. That means drawing, watercolors, painting, all of that noise. Now, I know the basics of drawing and painting. Like, I do, because it's just, you know, you have to have some, you know, basis level of skill in order to do the other stuff. The problem was I did not prefer non-computer graphic arts. So when it came to drawing and watercoloring and things like that, I was just like, ugh. And my grades showed. So during that also, though, when I was in college, I hung around a lot of people and just, you know, to make new friends. And a couple of the people I ran into were some theater students. I actually ran into the first audition of mine in a play on accident. It's Blazel. And when I came in,
It's Weasel.
Yeah, the Tourette's will get.
When I came in, they were doing an audition and they said, "Hey, we're doing monologues. Do you want to do a monologue?"
I was actually thinking about it.
I had no context of what they were talking about. All I heard was, "Do you want to do a monologue?" So they just literally saw me enter this place because I went in on accident. I was literally trying to figure the campus out, and I walked in while they were doing an audition, which in normal standards would be bad. But when they asked did I want to do a monologue, I thought they were playing with me. But I was like, yeah, I know a monologue, and this is gonna make Terrell laugh probably. The only monologue I memorized at the time was the monologue Vegeta gave to Goku when he was Majin, when they were fighting against each other during the Majin Buu saga.
Why am I not surprised?
Right. So when I went up there, I'm just
Nerd. Sorry.
right, literally. But they liked that shit. That was the funny part. So when I went up there and I was just like, well, what's the matter, clown? Are you feeling angry? Is that it? You'll feel pain just as I felt. Me, a lowly Saiyan warrior. On my fingertips, I had the strength to destroy entire world. Like I did all that, right? And they were like, this is really good. Like, you memorized all of that. And so a couple of my, well, they're now my friends, but a couple of the people down there were laughing because they were like, yeah, I watched Dragon Ball Z. That was almost spot on and stuff like that. I was like, hey. So they let me into the play, and I wound up being a character in the play. But we also had like parties where we would hang out after rehearsals and stuff. And when that happened, you know, everybody was big like Marvel fans and stuff, so we had like Marvel themed parties and stuff like that. It was fun. I hung out with the theater students a lot during that portion. So much so to the point where I started taking some of the classes, because you can still get credits for some of the classes, and obviously you need credits in order to graduate. So I started taking classes like acting 101 and improv and stuff. That's why I really started to pick up on improv, because improv was funny. There was this group of people known as the Flatliners. They were like this improv troupe, and they would do improv. And I laughed my ass off every time I watched one of their shows. And they were starting, once the Flatliners started getting older, the students started getting older, obviously. They were graduating, so new spots were open up for the Flatliners. In my first audition, I didn't make it. I tried to, but I didn't make it. I felt defeated. But then I auditioned again, like I want to say 2 semesters afterwards, and I got in. And just barely too. And after that, I started, when I was taking the theater classes, a lot of the people in the art department, so that includes theater, like drama, like theater, art, dance, music, all of that whole department. They started talking about me, and they realized that my grades in theater classes were much higher than my art grades, with the exception of graphic arts and photography for some reason. So when they talked about that, they were like, maybe your minor should be in theater. And I was like, sure. So I made my minor in theater. But then I started noticing that in theater classes, I was having more fun doing that. So I switched it. So now my minor was art and my major was theater. So by the time that I was coming towards the end of college, once I became a junior, now this unfortunately meant that I would have to spend another semester in college. So I'd be a super senior. But because of that, it was a better trade-off, because I was doing better in those classes anyway. I would rather take the latter than fail. So I took theater classes. So that kind of ties into a lot of like the jokes that I probably tell during these commentaries, and like the impressions. Yeah, and the impressions and things like that. All of that comes from mostly like my teacher, my theater teacher,
here they are,
taught me how to do it. And also just the skills I picked up while doing improv. And my end goal when I came back home after college, I started doing YouTube. And I essentially still wanted to do YouTube. And also around this time, KG and I were already collabed up, and I did a couple of things with Terrell at that time. TSS came in, John, Richie, the whole crew, Pokepop was made, And when Pokemon was made, I started noticing that my impressions and comedy and all of that started to leak through. And I'm not gonna brag here, KG. I'm just saying, like,
all right, we're gonna get you some XP here.
I noticed that a lot of our audience members do appreciate the level of comedy I bring to the Pokepod.
What? I don't feel that as a sense of brag. That's just more so.
I'm not bragging. I carry this fucking. No, I don't.
No, that's like that's your quirk, if I was to call it.
Woo! One shot bitch.
It's only jarring because Tyrone, we all openly agree that is what you do.
Exactly.
Like,
Everybody
no one ever
knows
looked at that as
do.
like a brag.
Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm not saying it like, oh.
Don't do more with it. That's the problem.
Yeah, and that's what we run into our issues, mostly due to resources. Because while I was noticing this, the problem is that I was also, during the time I came back, the first thing I wanted to do when I came back. It's 1 HP. The first thing I wanted to do when I came back was move out. Because I just couldn't. I couldn't handle the people just there. No offense to my family. I just like living by myself. It's just a preference of mine.
That sounds like a complete offense to your family.
But no,
Mom, I love you, but I gotta go.
Well, also, I didn't want to bring them stress. I live with my grandma, actually. I didn't want to bring her stress because obviously me being there is another expense. It just is. No matter.
I like how this guy assumes he's even getting paid for this job.
No matter how much you think you're not, you just being in a house is an expense to the primary owner of said house. Because obviously you gotta eat, you gotta sleep somewhere, so lights are working.
Nutrisystem, all
right. And my grandma owned the house, so she had to pay for the water bill. No matter what I did, it was an expense. It had to be, and I felt bad for it. So I'm like, if I have my own, I don't have to worry about that. Even though she did not want me to moving out. So everybody didn't want me moving out, actually, but I did it. But I knew if I was going to maintain it and not prove anybody right, then that means I'm going to have to save money. And because of that, I didn't go buy the tech necessary to give me better things needed to make better videos. So, right?
Just to give the people an understanding, your end goal is YouTube, is what you
YouTube.
Yeah, I got a crit.
YouTube, Twitch, and I do like the fact that like our discussions on Pokemon and stuff actually give an audience. I want to try to see if in the future when things get like better for everyone and stuff, then the team can grow and hopefully I can just we get a situation where we actually legitimately can make this a living, or to the very least I want to make it a living. I love talking about shit that makes me laugh and getting paid to do it. I mean, Game Grumps does it. Brain Scratch kind of does it. Yeah, no, I don't think they get paid. Oh, they get paid? Holy shit.
Yeah, should talk about it in some of the videos.
And I would definitely love to I would definitely love to go to cons and even do donations for people who need, help. Stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I always want to do that just because I want to contribute back.
Yeah, that's why one of the reasons I love the Pokepod so much, not just because I'm with you guys and you guys are like my family basically. The Pokepod has so much potential to make an impact in the world simply by us just goofing around and enjoying what we do. Every other place streams video games and does it. They will have discussions and stuff and they do it, so why not us?
Unfortunately, with the pod anyway, it's kind of difficult as well to do that when it's only once a week.
Yeah, it is difficult, but obviously baby steps.
Yeah, but I figured a podcast is usually a weekly thing anyway.
Yeah,
it doesn't necessarily need to be like a pod in general. It could be more so a brand at that point. If you
and that's TSS brought up a really good point though, is that when it turns into that, the only thing I hope is that we don't lose sight.
No, I don't mean the brand in itself. I mean more so use the title in more than just the pod. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's kind of like in other networks, like for example Easy Allies, if you've ever watched them.
Yeah.
Nope. Never heard of them.
Easy Allies is very well known within the Twitch and YouTube community for doing something similar to what we do with pods. But they still have the Easy Allies logo with them, but they branch out to do other content that still ties to the main.
And we've branched off too. Like obviously we had the commentaries itself, and then Polly's Age of Trades Twitch channel.
Yeah.
Which anybody watching this should totally follow. Well, we do the rival discussions and things like that. And we've been guest on other things. So I feel that if I can get somewhere with that, and I felt like when I started the YouTube thing, I got serious about it after I came back from college, where I was doing more YouTube stuff, and it started to show because during all of that, I did crossovers with Terrell. So I was like,
oh fuck!
I did a crossover with the Insane GameFreak. I'm like, holy shit! I watch his content a lot, and he's got quite the subscriber.
Wait, where you going, boy?
And then, so definitely in this sense, I am thanking Terrell because he's like the stepping stone to.
You say he's the grandfather.
Yeah, he was like the stepping stone to me branching out and deciding.
I don't like how this conversation's going on.
Well, because when you started talking about when you started doing the Best Wishes reviews, it was the same time that I was in college, still working on YouTube content, and I actually started taking my YouTube content seriously after the Pokemon Emerald playthrough, the first one, not the one that TSS.
You mean the best
just did.
one?
No, TSS is the best one.
Well, no, that's because of praise of TSS. Right, I mean, as far as your playthrough,
oh god,
there's only one playthrough of you playing Emerald.
Oh god, yeah, that
old school. Yeah.
So during that time, though, I was like, wait a minute. If I'm collabing with the Insane GameFreak, then that means I have the capability that I could probably branch out some more. All I got to do is just, go out and ask and see.
Don't put me on a pedestal. Don't put me on a pedestal. You would be totally disappointed.
It gave me the idea. Hush. It gave me the idea that
I'm being real with you. Don't do it.
Well, obviously it worked because the next person I asked was KG. All right.
Yeah,
literally,
arguably was more popular to begin with. That's a whole nother.
At the time, after Best Wishes ended, Terrell made the announcement he wasn't going to do X and Y reviews because they just drained him.
I was like, fuck.
And I saw that when I was doing the reviews, I was like reviewing every episode kind of in the same fashion. And then I saw someone else on my recommended sideline. I think YouTube was a little different at that time. So they kept showing like recommendeds and videos related to your video and stuff like that. And I saw KG Prestige, and I'm like, this guy does a lot of reviews on Pokemon. He's actually caught up to where I am. So I asked him, and then that's where, things started picking up. And I'll never forget when I did the crossover with KG and we did the discussions, my subscription account shot up like almost times 10. And that at that point made me think, you know what? I can do this. Or to the very least, I know I can probably keep up. And then the Pokepod, and then you guys, and then TSS and Richie and KG kept telling me to get a Twitter, and then I got a Twitter, and then the Twitter wound up getting like fucking 1,000. I think so. I can't remember what stage we were at in the Pokepod at this point. I think it was no. I think Richie, you weren't there yet. You're right.
Yeah,
Dean
I definitely don't remember asking you.
Yeah, Dean. It was Dean. Dean was there. Sorry. So when Dean was there, it was Dean, TSS, the old Pokepod with the 4 members that we had at the time, and occasionally John. And I got like 1,000 freaking followers that day. Like I don't even know how that's
easy
possible.
Money.
Just because KG had more influence.
Yeah, literally KG showed off my Twitter account, and at that point everything just sort of built through. And then at that point I was like, you know what? I want to make this part of my life. I want to make this a potential career, but the only way to do that is that I got to keep at it.
All right, let's get Terrell in there.
And then during that time though, when I lived by myself, I was keeping up with bills, so I didn't use the technology necessary to get better stuff. But I did keep using what I had to get me, at least somewhere. They're making content, Dragon Ball Super reviews, all that bullshit. And then afterwards, my friend from high school said, "Hey, she's looking to move." And at the time, I was with someone, and she was like, "If you two move in with me, then obviously we can cut the rent down." And I was like, oh, this will save me money. If I can save money, then I'll be able to afford the stuff I need. So yeah, I'll go ahead and take on this offer to live with you guys. That way I can, cut down on rent. Hence why I have the studio room now, because I have the money
let's go, bitch.
to buy the studio stuff. I bought the foam, the desk, you know, stuff like that. But it had its own share of expenses, because obviously when you live with more than one person, you're gonna spend more here and there and spend less here and there. Less on bills, more on like other things, little things that add up, you know. So here we are actually in this point in the timeline where now my end goal is, Terrell, you said earlier, it's YouTube and Twitch. But obviously I just need more things. That's why I asked TSS in a completely different conversation what technology I'll need in order to get a computer. So once I make the computer, obviously everything else should get better. And that's my entire life. 20 minutes, huh?
You get the diagonal flapping.
Thank you.
Sorry, what happened again?
How do you know if it's diagonal?
So what the hell is this part? The Tyrone origin story? Like,
I mean, you're the one
you're the one initiated it. It's not me.
Well, Terrell asked the question. So.
Yeah, but I'm saying you're the one who's editing and naming and uploading the Bard. AKA, you're the one who's coming up with the conversation.
Oh, now we come to the most important.
coming up with the video title.
Good luck, buddy.
Richie, I'm so sorry, by the way. We've been talking all through this.
And you know what? That's fine with me, because it killed time for the most important battle.
Oh, yeah. The minute I end the part, we're fighting a galactic admin.
Yeah, so I don't care, dude.
Oh, we're fighting Mars. Okay,
yeah, we're fighting Mars. Why a Zubat? Really?
It's fine.
I'm surprised.
The galactic admins have bops, so.
Was I? Am I the only person here that prefers Mars over what's her face?
Jupiter.
I could care less about either of them personally.
But if you had to choose.
Oh no, Mars can get it.
Yeah.
I mean, are you talking about visual design? You're talking about like, well, I guess you have to be talking about visual design.
Yeah, Terrell. I hope you don't think Pluto. I hope you don't think Pluto's the best. You know, the guy.
The split.
I like how he's out here man shaming.
I'm not man shaming.
That's man shaming.
Pluto's an old.
How dare you?
Pluto's like an old dude science. He's like literally like prototype Zorosis from X and Y.
You were not nice.
Yeah, you gotta put some respect in that guy's name.
What, Zorosis? Or Pluto?
No. What the fuck was that?
Oh wow! People do talk near their Pokemon in Diamond and Pearl.
Did you think that was the one?
They do that.
They didn't do it in Gen 3.
That was an older generation.
I thought that was Gen. I thought Gen 5 did. Well, because then Gen 5.
Let me actually look up his name. I forgot.
I saw it a lot in Gen 5.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh wait, wrong.
Oh yeah, you know what?
It was fucking Charon. That's what I was thinking of.
Karen, yeah, I think he's in Pluto though. Karen, that's Karen. No, Sharon, I think it's Sharon.
It's K-A-Ron.
K-A-Ron. You done messed up, K-A-Ron. Now one more person says one silly ass name.
My name is Gunther.
Then you go over to Israel.
Wait, I actually didn't even know his Japanese name.
Well, no, then that means the teacher's
I think his Japanese name is Pluto.
His Japanese name is the name of the planet.
Well, all of the galactic admins are named after planets.
Oh,
I don't know, man. Pluto isn't a planet anymore.
Oh, don't do this.
Pluto's
don't be that guy.
Object.
Don't be that guy.
Parago is a troll Pokemon.
Thanks.
No, Tyrone supports lying in his commentaries. So the sky is black, my president is blue, and I can't find where my wall goes.
Okay.
There we go.
I can't look at. What? Terrell died literally after that.
You know the irony is?
What?
Is that I think I made the joke. I made the statement a while back, saying for some reason I've been in the mood to use Perugly. Apparently, Perugly is responsible.
I was just about to say thanks, Terrell. Because of you, I know that Perugly has a girdle on.
It doesn't look bad. I mean, the sprite, it's fine. It's literally the anime that ruins it.
Okay, well, maybe that was.
If you go watch, actually, you know what? I'll send you the clip because it's the episode where Meow falls in love with a Glameow and then it evolves. It's almost
that was like later Diamond and Pearl.
Yep, and we never talk about it again.
Yep.
Was that also the episode where Meow somehow beat Infernape, Pikachu, Carnivine, and
So you do remember that?
Do it one more time.
Well, because for some reason,
no.
when Meowth loves something, he becomes invincible.
Of course.
He never takes advantage of the situation, though. That sucks.
Yeah, because his concern is of the thing.
Like, remember when he thought he loved Togepi before it hatched?
That's because cats. Yeah, I don't understand that one actually at all.
Oh,
yeah,
come on!
Threw me out beat like Onyx. You better be glad it didn't use Fury Swipes.
Well, at least she didn't pull that potion bullshit with me.
She will.
I don't know, not in this fight. Later.
No, not in this fight. No, I would have been so mad. Yeah,
so,
get some XP.
Just to close out, that's my life. Like, that's what I plan on doing. I don't know if I'm getting any closer or further away from that goal. But there you go.
You know, she took that floss pretty well than I thought she would.
What, by vanishing?
No, like, just the way, the dialogue. Like,
oh.
I would have thought that she said, I can't believe I lost this battle. We'll have to retreat. And blah, 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 blah. You haven't seen the last of me. That type of bullshit.
Fuck you, and then vaporizes. She took that rather well.
We never heard from her again. I wonder what happened.
Right. Mars is just gone now.
And they were never heard from again.
Alright, now let's get out of this pop.
And they were never heard from again.
Wrong game.
I thought he was quoting TSS.
No, that's Tales of Vesperia.
Oh, actually, before we do head on to the high road.
And I only know that because I played that game somewhat.
I like Tales of Vesperia.
It's alright.
I like the HD version of it because that was the first time I played it.
Yeah.
Because it definitively made you.
KG, didn't you play it like for a couple of parts and then never touch it again?
Oh no, I only did it just to test out and just see what people had to say about it. I never intended to make it a full playthrough only because it's huge. I might do Xenoblade Chronicles though.
I mean, I'm playing Diamond
because I did it for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so I might as well do it for the first one, right?
Right.
Also, the updated visuals in that game look pristine.
Oh yeah.
I love everything. Like,
all right, we got the Mons healed. Let's go on the high road.
I don't want to go.
And by high road, I mean very long.
Mile high road.
All right, let's see. We're heading to Eternal Forest. We'll meet the bitch there. Then we'll meet her later.
I thought we go through the cave first, or is that a different
I don't remember.
No, I don't think we go through a cave. We go to the forest.
Ah, shit! You're playing Diamond. This is literally the only fire Pokemon you can meet.
Hello, Satan.
No.
Oh, never mind.
How did the company not see this?
And then they had the nerve to make an Elite Four that uses fire Pokemon.
And it's only like 2.
So it's literally only 2.
To be fair, Gen 3 also had a similar.
Pokemon's a cruel mistress.
Wait, what was Gen 3's situation?
Ghost, I think.
Oh, yeah, that was weird.
Oh, fuck.
Well, also fire, too. We didn't get that. I mean, how many fire mons do you...
Let me see, I can remember. It's, of course, Torchic, Torkoal, Slugma's available there, too.
Yeah, Torchic, Torkoal, Slugma.
Numel, Macargo. What was the evolution of Numel's? Camerupt?
Yeah, Camerupt. Yeah, she had a couple of fire Pokemon at her disposal. I mean, she was like the 5th gym leader, so you can't...
No, she was the 4th.
Oh, 4th, sorry.
Norman
was
the 5th.
Yeah, you're right. She was the 4th gym leader, so...
But think about that. You're in a new region, and there's only like a handful of fire types.
Yeah, but this one does it worse, though. It literally only has, like, Ponyta and Chimchar. That's it.
I think there's more than that. I think you're...
I mean, there's Magmar to Magmortar, but the problem is you needed to trade in order to get that. It's your boy Magby.
Back
at it again with the boober on the team.
With the boober talk.
Boober.
Hey there, boober. Let's go get
boy, you better show me your boobers.
Which is funny because that's in there.
Oh, it's Booby?
No, Booby is Magby in Japanese.
Oh
my goodness.
So it's literally just a Booby.
It's Booby, Booba, and...
It's a good thing I marked this video not safe for kids.
Never mark your videos safe for kids. Who's doing that?
Of course I'm. Of course I'm. Do you think I'm stupid?
Yes.
Thankfully, we don't make money, so we're good.
Oh yeah, of course we're broke.
Well, if that's the case, Mom, what's fuck?
I mean, if you're asking your mom that and she didn't slap you, I'm surprised.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on, she's loading the slap real quick.
The slapper.
Slap on, slap off.
The slapper.
Slap, slap, slap. Can you tell the difference? I bet you can.
What the fuck?
He's not using hands.
4 Pokemon. Holy Jesus.
Oh god.
Tyrone.
You're the one that said that joke first.
Yeah, but that was from a video meme, right?
All right, Kurt, let's get you out of there. I just want you to get the XP.
Tyrone, no, don't do that. Tyrone's gonna die.
Use KG.
Nah, fuck it.
It's
No,
too
I've
late.
been the main protagonist for far too long now.
I don't even know
I gotta give
Steelwind.
love to
What
the
are you
others.
doing?
See, look at that. Useless.
It doesn't matter. He just prolonged my ass whooping.
Oh my
That's
god,
it.
you're using Tyrone. Why? Does he
That's
have
what we're saying.
I feel like that was such a delay.
Unless he has that
Hilarious.
one fighting type move, close combat, I don't see much use coming out of it. Sorry,
I
Bird.
lost my damn mind when I found out Staraptor could use close combat. Look at this shit,
And then
Richie.
they actually did it in the
Damn.
What the fuck is your problem?
Demetrius, what happened?
I told you
Just
my
for you,
entire
baby.
life
Just for
story
you.
and you kill me?
Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go.
You made that story last a minute too long, man.
KG's is like fucking.
That was more of
Loki.
your
What was
punishment,
it?
I think is what that was.
Infinity Warrior, right?
That was my origin story.
I gotta finish the
Suffer?
job that the bird could not do.
Why?
What?
Fucking 1 HP.
Yeah, 3 times this part. I actually hit my
doesn't it have
life.
sturdy?
It doesn't matter.
Didn't say.
Geodude already took some damage the turn before
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
with Starly.
I actually.
Yeah. So Geodude's just fucking with Richie at this point.
No, it's a magician. Come on.
God
Oh, yeah.
damn, man.
Well,
I could pull a
Alright,
rabbit
whatever,
out of my
it's dead.
hat.
Fuck you.
It's dead. It's mine. Tyrone, you okay over there?
And I could pull a hat out of my ass.
Alright.
Barry.
I don't think Tyrone's okay.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Richie.
What?
Wow.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have to dance his coffin away, guys.
No!
Yes.
Wow.
Why did that blow up?
Because of the
I have no
dance.
idea.
In fact, it's even in Mario Kart now.
Wait, really?
Yeah, someone modded that shit to have 6 Marios ride away with the
Oh
coffin.
my goodness.
It looks great. I need to post that later, man.
I found the one with the Squirtles, but I couldn't find it anymore. I'm sad.
Oh my god. Someone legit edited it where it's like, I think it was Cranky who was coming in, who was going to make it to first place, but then what happened at the end was that a blue shell came, so instead Cranky gets replaced by 6 Marios.
Oh god.
And it is beautiful, man, I'm just saying.
Oh, look, a Pokemon that Tyrone would have been good against.
Yeah!
Oh, well.
Oh my
Yeah. About that.
About that shit.
I mean, sometimes you.
Oh, what the fuck? That was a crit?
Damn, boy, he dead. That's a dead ass boy.
That's a dead ass boy. Well, now that I
was
know,
a crit?
now that I stop and think about it, now that I know that Brain Scratch gets fucking paid, how? Like,
They
where's
split
our
it,
money at?
They just. Well, it's your
I think
fault,
Chris this guy
Tyrone.
has
You
a
don't
good
like
dude.
sharing.
What a surprise.
Oh, I monetize the videos. I just don't think we get enough views to warrant
Alright,
money.
you know what? I changed my mind. Taro, get your ass out there.
Wait a minute. Where am I fighting though?
You're fighting
Oh.
Bidoof.
An Onyx. No, it's Badoo. Okay.
Oh, it's Daniel. Daniel's in the park. Didn't know that.
Damn,
Oh my
Daniel.
god, Daniel.
What are you trying to say?
Daniel.
Can you believe it's been 15 years since that has happened?
Badoo, though.
I bet you don't. Yeah, I actually made more this one. Nice. Okay, I'm happy with
Oh,
that.
wow.
Oh, good job.
Oh, I got the punch too. Oh, I'm fucking smurfing this part.
You know what? I didn't. For a second, I forgot that was charge. I thought that was another electric move. I'm like, why the fuck? I'm like, why the fuck don't you use your electric type move? And I'm like,
I hear
oh,
what
Because I
charge.
don't have any that are
I'm
useful.
out here with that two piece and a biscuit. And I'm
Oh.
lactose intolerant. Fuck.
You thought you could just eat a Popeye's biscuit without washing me down?
Bye, Daniel.
You gotta
That is
wash
fine,
me
Daniel.
down.
See
If someone came in, we're gonna get
whenever.
a
Oh,
dude, dude,
Popeye's biscuit.
bro, you should put DJ's
Driest things is
thumbnail.
212,000
Hold on, we're checking the
BC.
bag here.
Mummification.
Mummification dry,
To
playboy.
heal him. And I'll have to figure out Tyrone at some point.
Yeah, I died. Thanks. No, I live with what you did. You don't have a Phoenix down.
I was thinking
No,
about
but
it.
if you purchase
You don't
one
have a-
for $3.99, you'll be able to get
Yeah,
one.
you don't
And
have a
some gems.
revive. You don't have a Phoenix down. You don't have a life.
All right, let's see who she has.
Support.
Wait, what does Dragon Quest use?
What? Oh,
What is- To bring people back to life.
oh, church.
You don't have a church. No, I meant the item that they use to bring people back in mid-battle.
I don't remember the item, but I know that you
Monster
literally go to church.
Reborn. There you go.
You don't have Monster Reborn.
That's Yu-Gi-Oh.
It still applies.
You don't have Call of the Haunted.
All right, that's zombie shit, right?
You know,
Tyrone's a zombie.
a zombie. I'm trying to think of other RPG games.
My name is Tyrone, I'm a zombie.
You don't have a 1-up.
All right, that's not the same thing.
In Mario Paper, it is. Mario Paper.
Mario Paper? Hello?
Fuck.
Hello?
Super Mario Paper.
Presenting Mario Paper Cut. Coming to a theater near you.
Super Mario Paper.
Oh my fucking god.
Roll this joint for me.
I'm back at the Mario Paper. Oh.
I get that Mario Paper.
Alright, KG, let's just have you finish your job.
Where's my money at?
Christ.
Where the fuck is it, Yoshi? You've been
Alright,
evading taxes for too long.
Okay, relax.
Is that Knuckles as a fucking tax worker?
I just imagine when Mario's shaking Yoshi by his neck, it's like, how?
I don't like how you're excited about that.
Where's my money?
Bitch, where's my money?
Oh, brother. Bitch, you better have my
I
honey.
don't like how this has devolved from Tyrone's origin story to choking Yoshi. That doesn't really work.
Yeah, is that alright?
Weird.
Don't worry, if Yoshi
Sometimes
dies, we
you
have the
gotta
coffin
choke your
dance
Yoshi.
to put him in right there. Look at that.
Okay,
Right.
that just sounds like a masturbation reference. Don't do
Oh,
that.
choke your Yoshi? Yeah, of course.
You ever,
Choke
Daniel,
you
I'm
guys still need to
apologizing
hear
in
Yoshi's
advance
rap
if you
battle,
watch
though.
this. You won't watch it.
Are you choking your Yoshi in there? Ha, 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 ha.
Is that the noise
at
it
that-
makes or is it the noise you make?
No.
Is that the noise you make or is it the noise it makes?
You
Also,
better
Tyrone,
stop. I can't stop.
Tyrone, when did you die?
I died during Richie killed me, remember?
Yeah, you're welcome.
No.
But don't worry. Help is nearby.
I would love that. I
think.
would love for Richie to be a murderer, right? He murdered somebody, and like he goes to the funeral, and he's clearly guilty, and everybody's glaring at him because he's at the funeral that he basically caused. And the guy's like, "We're here today to mourn the loss." And then Richie comes up to the fucking coffin and goes, "Yeah, you're welcome." Yeah.
Yep.
You're fucking welcome. Everybody just looks at him, shakes their head, and shit.
Richie would flip the casket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Richie would totally.
I was yeet.
We go to an open funeral. We go to an open casket funeral, and Richie walk over and be like, "Bitch," and then he would maniacally laugh like a crazy person.
What are y'all? Why are y'all mad? I did him a favor.
Tyrone be like, "Fuck you, Richie."
Why are you booing? I'm right.
Are they booing the dead person?
Booing the murderer.
No, I mean,
What is it, fucking-
you're supposed to boo the
So is it a
murderer.
Korean drama now? It's a K
Yes.
drama.
Was
Yeah,
it
the
fucking
K-drama.
Parasite now?
In a K drama, you like fake your death.
Everyone raise their hand who can speak Korean.
Me.
I know
Kevin.
3 words in Korean.
Kevin?
Kevin raised his hand because he lied. in
KG,
Korean.
I didn't know you could speak Korean.
I can only
Lie.
speak one letter.
Oh, look at Zach.
Oh, hi, Mr. Zachary.
Hey,
Look,
listen,
yeah,
you weren't specific, man.
No, because the ocean is in that direction. I can't be that specific.
Oh no, that's actually that is correct. I wish I knew what to say after that. You could come
There's
up with a
nothing to
follow-up.
say other than hello, hiker Nicholas.
Hello, please
Saint Nicholas.
press the code number.
Oh, it's Santa Claus. You're fighting Canon Santa Claus.
That's not.
But why?
No.
No.
Oh.
Girl, you've been drinking again.
How
did you drink after giving us that origin story?
Crazy. It's like he just has alcohol in the bottom of his fucking drawer.
I don't have any alcohol.
I mean,
That's
we
what
don't
an
know. that.
alcohol person would say.
We
that.
never.
Yeah, bitch.
That's what an alcoholic would say.
Richie, you didn't deserve that.
You didn't deserve that, did you?
What?
I'm aware.
But you died.
Is it the goddamn alcohol?
Alcohol.
Is it the goddamn alcohol?
Blame it on the blame it on the Henny.
God, I want to hear that song again now.
I would never blame anything on the Henny. What the fuck?
I mean, someone blamed their babies on the Henny.
Ah, dang.
That's crazy.
That's what the
This
parents.
Sean,
that's crazy.
Deshaun, you need to explain this baby.
Who the fuck is Deshaun?
Look, baby girl, it's the Henny.
That's a crit?
Wait, I have a question. So wait,
Mikahani
is he asking? So she's asking him what happened? Why there's a baby in her stomach?
Yeah, and he's
And
like,
his
blame it on the
response was-
Henny, baby.
Yeah, and his response is like, blame it on the Henny, and you're like, wait a minute. So it's my fault? Like,
They do
you
the
were
ultra.
drinking, bitch.
They do it on the ultrasound. Ma'am, you're giving birth to Henny. Oh,
How'd you give birth to Henny?
You just do.
wouldn't you like to know?
You just do.
What is that? A
Do
Mountain
it.
Dew commercial?
Yeah, just
do.
No, that's the Nike commercial, isn't it?
Hey, girl, what did Mountain do?
Mountain did.
No wonder he did.
Mountain did. It sounds like a generic brand, like Mountain did.
So is Mountain Dew a time traveler now?
Mountain did. It tastes kind of flat. Mountain did.
You got time traveling soda. What the fuck is this?
This Mountain did is Mountain done, bro.
Yeah.
I should have never gave y'all this money.
I gotta put the Lucario thing now.
No, I didn't say the word.
Yes,
Ah.
yeah, but the other phone was.
Yeah, but it was close.
It was close, and you can't
No,
hear it.
Tyrone, that's your blackness hearing it. All right, you hear an N and
I
A.
heard it in the blackness of my bones. Like,
No, you heard something start with an N and it was a short word with
Uh-oh.
2 syllables, and you were like, "Oh, that's the N word." He's talking about African Americans again.
Oh,
We
shit.
talked
See?
about that
I was
in
in
my
my-
for work stuff.
oh, you're avoiding the rotating trainers.
No, I want the fucking Pokeball.
Oh, you wanted to repel.
You see, I take after you. I want my treasures.
Yeah, that's not a good habit. Don't pick that up.
Yeah, don't follow your treasures.
Don't follow your
dreams.
treasures.
All right, now let me get her number. Hey, yo, bitch. Give me
Hey,
your
yo,
number.
what, Richie? No, that's not how you pick up women at all.
He figured that out from you.
You go, hey, girl, what did Mountain do?
I'm so sorry for your
losses,
losses,
acted
Richie.
like you
That's
didn't know
coming
anything.
Well, I see I'm about to get some VIP access.
We were on the subway. Tyrone was
Yeah,
talking
to
to bitches.
Rejectionville.
We were like,
man.
"What are you doing?" He's like,
True.
"I'm working." I'm like, "Bitch, you ain't working. We're supposed to be on vacation. Fuck all that. I'll get paid tonight."
Oh, God.
Oh no, Spiral looked up. And she froze.
Choppa! Damn.
Oh, yeah, I thought its critical hit ratio was high in this game. Or no, I'm thinking of Gen 3.
Ooh, got the stat
Because
lowered. Let's
Karate
go.
Chop. Oh, God, now its critical hit ratio is going to be high because focus energy. So that means you got to kill it before then. Yeah, you really... Rock Smash. Rock Smash is what you chose to... Oh.
Yeah.
It killed it. Never mind.
How do you think I won the first gym battle?
How did he win the first gym battle?
Tackle.
Tackle.
Rock smash and a little bit of luck.
Yeah.
I like to imagine that Tim Charges is ramming face first into a giant rock and falling.
Damn it.
Wins. Yeah,
I didn't want to fight her. Whatever.
Yeah, you did. You knew
So,
what you did.
Richie, are you feeling it already? Are you feeling the fucking padding of
Are you feeling
Pokemon
it now, Mr.
Diamond?
Richie?
Karina.
Why does she have a Piplup?
Because she is an abomination.
I like how no one point that out, but whatever.
You
What?
said what?
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 What did you say,
Nothing.
Rich?
Don't worry, the
Damn it,
recordings
Richie.
will allow me.
Yeah,
to
I
figure
gotta
it out.
listen back to it now.
No, but I don't want
Yeah.
to. Richie,
Yeah.
what did you
Now I'm gonna
say?
have to make you do the extra work.
Bitch.
Richie, what the hell did you say?
Her beautiful name, Karina.
Oh, Karina.
No, ain't what you said. You said Serena.
Oh, Lord.
Would you
Learn
like me
an
to say the
electric
full
blue
title?
What the hell
ball.
was that, TSS? TSS had a fucking aneurysm.
Yes, that's
Listen,
what
man,
happened.
that name does nothing but bring bad luck to anybody who says it.
Oh, that's
What,
why.
Picnic
Oh,
or
because I
Karina?
said Serena?
Hey! Richie, goddamn you! And this is a 45-minute part.
Yeah, have fun, buddy.
So now I gotta, like, surf through it.
No, you
mean,
don't.
I
It's
mean,
literally.
that just-
Did
I
you
mean,
not
it's
see
literally
what
the last 2
minute we're
minutes.
in
It's not
right
that
now?
hard.
I gotta go. When did Richie say that fucking word?
Darn, you ain't Darn, you're literally doing nothing else anyway. You act like you're working.
I am working on other shit.
Why are you putting shit in your work?
What? No, shut up.
Love you too, man.
Love you too,
All right,
man.
now we can get to the help. Jesus Christ.
Okay, man.
I love you, man.
Hey, you're a woman. I want my Pokemon healed.
Richie, is this how you talk to people?
Hey, yo, woman.
Richie,
The dog would like to heal us.
That's why I'm glad Richie was talking suspect when we were at DC ordering Chinese food. And he was like, hey, yo, bitch.
It was like, hey, yo, bitch, where's my Chinese
I don't remember. Oh my goodness, I don't remember saying that.
Yeah, I remember you saying
We have it in the recordings.
Wait for the food.
And then the lady was like, you're right.
Ladies and
Next
gentlemen,
time we do the crop and dance in Mario Kart.
But we'll save that for next part. So for now, enjoy the rest of your night.
Richie, you racist.
Also, why
Shut
you
up,
think it's
shut
the
up.
night?
China number one.
I don't know. That's racist or just
Richie, you racist asshole.
You sound like fucking Khan from King of the Hill.
You
I think that was the
racist
point.
asshole.
I think that's the point.